Right now at 5:30, a lot of folks still having to deal with high water after a round of intense storms on Friday. We have a live report out of Franklin County, which is still under a state of emergency.
A Powell County man is in jail this morning, and he is facing charges in connection with the shooting death of his wife.
And a major traffic alert that affects New Circle Road today. How it could impact your commute.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. It is Monday, April 6th, and we welcome you in to WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. We're going to look past that loss from Saturday. A lot of Cats fans probably looking ahead to next season, right?
That's right, already. And, yeah, it is what it is. It was a tough weekend. Want to check in with meteorologist Micah Harris in our First Alert Weather Center, as we could have some interesting weather in the week ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here we go again. It looks like we start off the work week with a couple of showers there on First Alert Defender Live Radar. Those turn into a few thunderstorms as we get in toward the afternoon. There's a line of light activity, and it's really toward Frankfort and about to make its way through Versailles and also Midway. Midway, you're going to get the brunt of it. And I say the brunt of it, it's not much. It's still a light shower here or there. But next 5 minutes, Georgetown about 15 minutes away, and it slides through your neck of the woods very shortly. Temperatures are there in the 50s. It's not all that bad and actually feels pretty good this morning, along with mainly dry conditions and only a shower or two heading throughout the day. It looks like your afternoon and off into the evening. That's your best bet. And a couple of rounds of thunderstorms throughout the next few days. It really cranks up that activity because those temperatures will be increasing big time. Could we see 80s in the forecast? And also, what about some severe weather? I'll go over that latest forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, a lot of elements there. Thank you.
After a bout of storms on Friday, many areas of Kentucky still dealing with high water problems.
Franklin County is continuing under a state of emergency this morning, and several roads are still closed right now, all because of high water. WKYT Sean Moody is live in Frankfort with the latest on the floodwaters. He's joining us. Sean, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. This is the intersection of Big Eddy Road and Old Lawrenceburg Road. It's just one of the roads across Franklin County that's still closed due to high water. Officials hope to see water levels going back down sometime soon. Governor Steve Beshear issued a state of emergency for all of Kentucky because of the flooding. Officials here in Franklin County also issued their own state of emergency. They'll also be under a flood warning until early tomorrow morning. High water along the Elkhorn Creek and here along the Kentucky River have been causing problems ever since Friday. The emergency management director said the river rose 25 feet in just 36 hours. It's since crested at 36.1 feet. Officials say they expect the water to stay at about that level for a little while before it starts going back down. There's more rain in the forecast, though, and officials here are keeping an eye on things.
We just need a few dry days to get rid of this event, and then we'll start worrying about the next one. It seems like it's been a year of snow, sleet, rain. You know, sometime we'll get a break and I'll get more than 5 hours sleep any night.
Now, there are still several other roads closed throughout Franklin County. For a full list of those, head over to our website, WKYT.com. In Frankfort, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Moody. In Morehead, one family is searching for a new place to live after water and a mudslide damaged their home. The Davis family says they've overcome a lot in their lives. Miranda Davis survived a bad wreck in 2007. She says her daughter and husband have dealt with health issues for years. But still, those issues could not have prepared them for Friday's storms.
We saved what we could, but a lot of it got. I just don't even know how to explain how overwhelming that it's been. We won't be here long. We're moving.
Well, friends of the family set up a GoFundMe account to help them. You can find a link to that account on our website, WKYT.com. Well, the funeral is today for a Lee County woman who died during Friday's storms. 63-year-old Lois McGovern died last week on Kentucky 52 near the Estill County line. High waters swept her car off the road. Police and rescue crew searched for hours and later found her body. According to her obituary, McGovern was an Army veteran. Her funeral will be a private service. Instead of flowers, the family is asking for donations to be made to the PEP Coalition.
In Powell County, a man is in jail and facing charges in connection with the death of his wife. Police say a shooting happened around 5:45 yesterday morning on Echo Hollow Road in Clay City. State police say they found 42-year-old Rosina Hood in the home with gunshot wounds. They took her to a hospital where she later died. Police arrested her husband, 48-year-old James Hood. He is charged with second-degree manslaughter. Troopers are still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting.
A former deputy convicted of stealing from the sheriff's office is set to be sentenced for the crime this morning. 31-year-old Matt Brown pleaded guilty to theft charges in November last year. As part of his plea deal, charges of wire fraud, steroid distribution, and making false statements will be dismissed. He faces up to 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000.
Now 5:36 on WKYT this morning. A Boyle County woman who's accused of killing her 3-year-old stepdaughter is set to be back in court tomorrow. Shyla Rayleigh is charged with murder in that case. Her step-granddaughter, Alexa, died in June of last year from blunt force trauma. Riley's attorney entered a not guilty plea for her back in January. Rayleigh's hearing is set for Tuesday. Crews have now lifted that shelter-in-place advisory for folks living near Louisville's GE Appliance Park. The 6-alarm fire started on Friday. Fire crews are still monitoring the property this morning. Heavy equipment was brought in to try to clear out the debris. That allowed firefighters to reach some continuing hot spots. An arson investigator says it could take weeks to figure out what caused the fire at that huge facility, about a 6-acre building there that burned with all of that smoke on Friday.
Well, when that was happening on Friday, I mean, we're just all amazed to see those aerial shots, especially of all that smoke.
Right, and all that was going on while they were dealing with the flooding as well, so tough day in Louisville. Well, while UK's heartbreaking loss on Saturday may have had a huge impact on fans, it's also had a big impact on the business sector as well.
Well, restaurants and bars that were packed on Saturday will take a costly hit with decidedly smaller crowds tonight. The manager at one Lexington restaurant says the place was at capacity by 5 o'clock Saturday night. She'd already made plans for even bigger crowds tonight. But now she says it probably won't be too tough to find a seat and watch the game.
We had fully staffed. We, had everybody ready to come in and rock and roll. But unfortunately, being that we're not in that game, then we're expecting a little bit less of a turnout. I'm not sure there's many Duke or Wisconsin fans in the state of Kentucky at this moment.
Well, ESPN reports that Kentucky's loss will cost the university nearly $1.5 million in royalty fees. As for retailers, it could cost them as much as $15 million in Wildcats championship gear that they can no longer sell.
What might have been. All right, a lot of students spent the rest of the weekend cleaning up after a long night on State Street. Students swarmed the area just minutes after the game ended. Hundreds packed into the intersection of Elizabeth and State Streets while officers in riot gear watched over the crowd. Police made 31 arrests after the game, but despite the loss, fans say they are still proud to bleed blue.
Yeah, we're still very proud. I'm still very proud to be a Kentucky Wildcat.
Yeah.
Like and also wear my shirts with pride.
I'm just proud that our expectations are this high.
City leaders say first responders took 3 people to UK hospital Saturday night, all with minor injuries. They also say no one seriously damaged any cars or homes.
Yesterday afternoon, UK fans lined up outside Bluegrass Airport to congratulate the Cats on a great season. The team's plane touched down around 2:30 yesterday, and fans greeted them with cheers. Before the players boarded their bus, they walked over to thank fans.
They had a great season, even though we lost last night. I'm proud of the boys and how far they've come. We're hoping that they will come back next year. I'm probably sure that a few will go, but if they don't, we would welcome them back and we would do this again.
Well, fans we spoke to say they are proud of the team no matter what. Not surprisingly to hear them say that. They're very loyal.
Wildcat fans are eternal. All right, well, starting today, several projects are set to start on sections of New Circle Road in Lexington. Blasting will pick up again, and crews will be demolishing a bridge over Alexandria Drive. WKYT's Mark Barber is live on New Circle with a look at how the projects will be impacting drivers today. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. This time last month, we were digging out from 15 inches of snow, many of us wondering if spring would ever come. Well, it is finally here, but unfortunately, it also means the start of road construction season. Now, road crews say if your drive today is taking you on New Circle Road between Versailles Road and Frankfort Pike, you should expect delays, at some point, even major delays. Crews say blasting will start today for the New Circle widening project. From 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, there will be blasting for the south southbound outer loop between Versailles Road and Old Frankfort Pike. Traffic could really start to back up there because drivers will also be stopped for 15 minutes at a time. Drivers will also be stopped for 15 minutes at a time on Alexandria Road as work is getting started on the demolition of the bridge at New Circle. Crews will be tearing down the bridge there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. until April 19th. Now, if you think you're going to dodge construction traffic because you won't be on the road today, instead you'll be on the road tonight, you may want to think again. From 10 o'clock tonight until 5 a.m. tomorrow, crews will be pouring the bridge deck for the Old Frankfort Pike Bridge. Drivers can expect the on-ramp from Old Frankfort Pike to the outer loop of southbound New Circle Road to be closed. Now, the speed limit has been reduced to 45 miles per hour. Delays will be in effect here. At some point, traffic will even be stopped, so you may want to start planning some extra minutes into your drive time or looking for alternate routes. However, if New Circle is still your best bet, road crews say you can keep up with live updates as for the traffic delays either from your computer or your phone by getting onto Twitter and checking out the account New Circle Road. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Everybody needs to pack a little patience.
Oh, yeah.
All
If you
this
just saw
construction.
that, consider yourself lucky because
Right.
there may be some people who get caught unawares.
Yeah, and that's in addition to the I-75 resurfacing in Madison County, the work up in Scott County, a lot going on out there. Let's check live drive traffic and see what is happening right now.
I-64 and I-75, the northern split looking good. We do want to remind you work continuing on I-75 north and south, especially southbound between Clays Ferry Bridge and the south side of Richmond.
And with US 25 down there closed as well, between Boonesboro down to Jacks Creek in Madison County, that's no option for you. All right, more news coming up on WKYT this morning.
We've got to look at weather.
And it looks like we have a couple of showers out there this morning. These turn into a few rumbles of thunder as we approach the afternoon, off into the evening hours. Temperatures on the increase, and so is your thunderstorm activity. I'll show you the latest forecast coming up.